Yeah. Okay, Charles LeBlanc here. Go to Google, write my name, Charles LeBlanc, you'll see the blog. It was 5 years, today is the day, a special day, January 20th, 2017, a very special day, that this place was raided by the Fredericton Police Force 5 years ago today. Oh, and Donald Trump is sworn in as the new president of the United States. Anyway, that's the second hand. My story is much important. Because 5 years ago, that the Fredericton Police and the RCMP believed they went fishing. They believed the blogger was a pedophile. Now, I'll give you an idea. Let me give you a little idea here. They came, they were all parked in the back. About 4 or 5 cops. They raided my little place, and then they escorted me in handcuffs, Daryl Carter, without reading my rights, escorted me right behind there, and proceeded to put me in jail. Proceeded to put me in jail for 5 hours, while the RCMP and the Fredericton Police Force went through all my computer and my external hard drive. Rob Costello, piece of shit, one of the accused me, told my internet provider that I was exploiting children for sex. Maybe we should look at Rob Costello's sex life, or the other cop's sex life. Anyway, but they got, what they do, they got a black guy, accuse somebody to be a pedophile, but then when you go back against them, they say, oh, I'm black, play the race card. That's how they do it. And then you have Yves Desbray, a cop that turns around, that I was there, I seen it, another cop, that guy approached him, a drug dealer, to sell marijuana, and he never did anything. And the guy is still a cop. Allow drug dealers on the street and just ignore them. Then you got River Rat, Matt Myers, phony bat. Anyway, then you got Bobby Simmons that went in court 3 days earlier and said, ooh, everything's all right, Charles, nobody's going to testify. And did I forget any other assholes? And then, oh, Barry McKnight. Then he had to resign. He had, oh, hello, cops, come and see me again. Anyway, Barry McKnight. Oh, no, just my time, the right time to leave. A retirement at 49 years old. It had nothing to do with Barry McKnight to label me as a pedophile. See, they thought, I'm getting wound up here, I'm sorry. They thought, say, okay, the blogger, he lives alone. He takes pictures. He has to be into child porn. He has to be. They went fishing. They went through 250,000 pictures. They never found nothing. Now, no apology, no nothing. But the battle continues. See, you must realize we have the most corrupt system, the most corrupt, racist system in the whole province, in the whole country. Our judge, the prosecutor, the attorney general office, and the cops are all working together. They socialize together. They do everything together. Well, the people with mental illness or the people, the poor, I know, but me, I got way too much time on my hand. Anyway, so what's going on is this. 5 years ago, a lot of things been happening. Beaucoup de choses arrivées, ça fait 5 ans. Je ne peux pas commencer à parler en français et en anglais ici, là, ça serait trop long. A lot of things happen, time flies. I took seizures. I found out I was epileptic, distressed. The cops came after me 2 months ago to continue on with the pedophile thing. You see, cops are supposed to be good standing members of the community. Somebody you look up to. Somebody that knows everybody's name. Somebody you could go when you have issues. Not here in Fredericton. A lot of things have changed. They don't even have no more police scanners. A cop here is what you call a scum. What they do, they go after certain people. They see people riding a bicycle with no helmet. They go after them, especially Indians and welfare bums. they just go out where you're not allowed to exercise. We need cops that everybody walks the street, walks and listen to the people. We don't have that here. And they're going to turn around, and now they want to charge me with criminal code 300. Wait a minute, I'm jumping here. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I'm too upset 5 years later. But the bottom line is this. If this happened to me, what other person this is happening to that will never see the light of day in the media, or don't have a proper blog, or don't have Facebook or Twitter or whatever? They just go around and raid people's place under false pretense that they're pedophiles. Then they find marijuana, they find hot stuff, they find all kinds of stuff. But no child porn, and nobody says nothing because they don't want to be associated as to be labeled as a pedophile. So today it is a sad day. It's a day that to realize that we do not have a police force. The battle continues, and I'm still alive. I haven't been shot, not yet. It's going to happen. And besides Donald Trump being sworn in as president in about 20 minutes, it is a day to reflect. And you know what? It just pisses me off. After what happened 2 months ago, 2 goons from Fredericton Police, what's their name again? Couturier and my dog, come and grab me off the street, want to bring me for a ride, and then Michel Bionneau was shot dead by plainclothes people and batters. It's time that the citizen of New Brunswick really, really stand up and say, what the hell is going on?